Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. I've got it here, the box everybody that does sports cards and grading waits for. It is a box back from PSA. You can see I've already cracked it open. I've actually checked the grades already, but I want to go over them all with you here. I got some great cards. If you looked in the thumbnail, you can see that there's some good high quality players, some high dollar cards. So let's go ahead and get into these grades. Pop this open here, get the stack out, and we're ready to go. Let me see if I can get this centered a little bit better. Scoot these off to the side so we can flip them over. First, we got a Zion. These are all Prism Draft. This is a Prism you can see here, and we'll flip it over, and this is the Silver Prism Draft, and it came back in 8. Now, we look over this card a little bit closer, and I'm not sure if it'll come through on the camera, but up here on the upper left, there's some weird, almost like staining. Trying to get it in the right light to where you can see it, but something there that caused this to be an 8. I mean, this came right out of the pack. I put it directly into a sleeve and really nothing else. So something up there caused that to be an 8, unfortunately. Then we got 2 more Zions. This is a pink Prism, and again, it's from the draft, and this one came back a PSA 9. This is the Crusade. Really nice shine on that card. Still, nice card in a 9. The draft don't have nearly the value that the regular Prisms have, but these are still really nice cards, showing him in his Duke uniform. Another one here. This one's also going to be another pink Prism. And we got another 9. So this is the pink Pulsar Prism from draft. So we sent in 3 Zions. We got 2 9s and an 8. Obviously not what you're looking for out of these cards, but still good quality cards, and Zion is a great player. All right, if you can see that one, yeah, you can see that this is a Kevin Durant coming up. And this is from, I think the box set or one of the rookies set. This is number 2 of 14. Got this really tough black border on here. It's white on the front, but there's a lot of chipping and easy. You can see the white spots on the corners here. And actually, if you look close, you can see a little white dot on that corner. And that's probably the only thing that kept this card from being a PSA 10. This came back a 9, so still a really good quality cards. I may throw some comps up on the screen just so you can see what some of these are going for, at least on some of the better cards. But really excited to have this one back as a PSA 9. You see it. We got another black border, but this is the base Topps card, number 112. Flagship Topps. Let's check these corners here. A lot of reflection. But these corners on the back look really good. And if you know this card, it is also black border on the front. And I got a 9 on this one as well. I was not expecting to get a 9. They're usually pretty tough on these. And again, sometimes it's hard to get these to show up on the camera. When I'm seeing it, there's a little bit of white up on that edge there. But really, the corners look pretty nice on this Durant rookie card. Maybe that lower right corner is what kept it from being a 10. But a fantastic card. I had this in my collection for quite a while. So to have it and then get a 9 on it, I think this might actually be one of the most valuable cards that came back from this submission. All right, coming up, you see we got Michael Jordan, 3rd year, 1988 Fleer. We actually have 2 of them. And if you look at the one on the left, the centering is worse on the back than the one on the right. So when I saw this, I thought it was going to be a little bit lower grade than it actually came out to be. Turned it around, and bam, PSA Mint 9. So the centering on the front is really good, but just the back centering is off. You can see it is off just a touch from top to bottom, but really overall, this is an excellent card. I actually purchased this off COMC about a year and a half ago. Maybe I'll throw up my little buy screen if it has the date on it on there. I paid about $20 for each of these 2 Michael Jordan cards kind of before the craze went and everything went bonkers. So really nice PSA 9 card. Going for the next one, and this one was centered better on the back. So did it get a better grade? Nope, same grade. This one's PSA 9, but this card to me is just so much better than the other one. Really nice centering on the front. Really nice centering on the back. Again, it's a touch off, but really overall, this is just a fantastic card. 3rd year Jordan, PSA 9. All right. I like leaving this here so you can still see the back of the card, what's coming up next. Pat Mahomes. This is Prism from his rookie year. This is the rookie impact card. And the story goes with this. I went through a box of old inserts that I had sitting in basically like in storage from the last several years. Found this in there. It was basically a dime box that I had set up at shows, and this was still in that box because, as everybody knows, Mahomes wasn't a big prospect, a big rookie his first year. So I must have got this in a pack or something, and it just went into my cheap card box. Luckily, I pulled it out and saved it because this one came back a PSA 9. Now, I was really hoping that somehow this could be a 10. Centering from side to side here looks pretty good. It's got great shine on it. You can see all the glare and everything going on. There must be just a little touch on one of these corners somewhere because, again, another really nice card. All right, you can see him in his Purdue uniform. The next few cards are all Drew Brees. This is a Pacific Dynagon, and I think this is the retail version. I think the hobby version were serial numbers. This is the retail version, and this one came back a mint 9. Now, it's not a real valuable card, but I'll take any Drew Brees rookie card in a PSA 9. Good photo, nice card, and happy to have that one in a 9. Next, Drew Brees, we got Topps Gallery, number 115 rookie card. Not one of his most highly sought after cards, but still, this one looked pretty good. Had a shot at a 10, but it came back a 9. So this doesn't have a real photo. It's sort of like an art picture. You know, that's why it's called Topps Gallery. But nice looking card, PSA 9. Next, we got Flagship Topps. Could this one pull a 9? This card is usually pretty tough. These gray borders show off the white corners very easily. And this one did come back a 9. Now, if you look at it, the centering is pretty good. Maybe slightly off from top to bottom, but really pretty good overall. Still, nice value there in a PSA 8. Now, we got some vintage cards coming up, and I knew at least this card here wasn't going to grade very high. This is a card that I've had for quite a while. It presents really well, and you let me know here. We'll see if I can hold the grade here. There. Now, this is a 71 Topps, and let me get this close. Look at these 71 Topps corners. A little touch there in the upper right, and obviously centering is the key on this card here. Too much border at the top, but really even the bottom corners looking pretty good. This one, just look at that. It looks nice. Came back a 5. So I thought this card would probably be a 6 with a shot at a 7, but they just didn't like this. From what it seems here, and you'll see in these other vintage ones coming up, we got some grades that I wasn't thrilled with, we'll say. So either way, I'm just going to keep this as a 5. It's not worth snapping and regrading and any of that sort of stuff. This is basically a card that I just wanted to get graded, see how it would do. So we got a Steve Garvey rookie, PSA 5. Next, Mario Lemieux, Super Mario, and we actually have 2 of these. And these I bought from a friend. I paid him decent money at the time. I think I paid him $75 a piece for these at the time. They were 2 really good condition ones. And I don't remember how I have these here, so we'll flip them around. You can see on the back, centering looks pretty good. On the front, centering little top bottom heavy, but corners look nice. And this one came back a 6.5. This one I was very shocked on. There's nothing on this card that I see that makes it look like a 6.5 to me. Give you some close-ups on the corners. Looking pretty good. That upper left has a little touch. Bottom, maybe, again, slight touches. Back centering, pretty nice. So, again, I thought this would probably be at least a 7, maybe an 8 worst case, but 6.5, not happy, and I'm not going to spoil it on the other one. That one came back a 6. So really was not thrilled on these 2 cards. This one you can see the centering top bottom is a little worse than the other one. So yeah, 6 and 6.5, not what I was looking for on those 2 cards. And now we have the big daddy of all of them, Dr. J, Julius Erving rookie. And we'll start with the back. You can see it's centered a little bit off from right to left. But looking at the corners, at least from the back side, looking pretty sharp. Lower corner, pretty sharp. Not looking too bad. We'll look at the front. Corner there. Corner there. Yep, looks pretty good. Look at the centering on the front. Pretty nice. Top to bottom, left to right, not too bad. You know, maybe slightly off a little bit. Surface is nice and clean. See if I can still do this without showing the grade. Top corner, not too bad. That corner, a little touch, obviously. I wasn't looking for a 9 or a 10 on this card, but I actually thought that this card was a 7 with a shot at an 8, and it came back a 5. Now, just eyeballing this, just on centering alone, does this look like a 5 to you? I do not. There's a good chance this is a card that I'm going to snap out of here. Now, the grades on here, obviously I got no 10s. But the grader was pretty consistent on the grading on these, and it seems like maybe they got to these older cards with the older stock and was a little harsher on these, because to me, looking at that, this is not a 5 unless there's something that I seriously miss. And I'm trying to use the light up above to show the surface. There's no surface wrinkles. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think this card just eyeballs better than a 5? What do you think? I'll show you a quick shot of those corners again, the corners and edges. Again, a couple little touches. But man, this card looks pretty sharp to me. With the value of this card, it's definitely worth trying to get it regrade. Right now, as a 5, I think this is about a $1,000 card. Even up a 6 gets it up to about a $2,000 card. So again, I was hoping for, you know, a 7, maybe 7.5, which would definitely make this worth a lot more. So, all right, that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're new, you're watching for the first time, please hit that subscribe button down below. Help support the channel. And again, I appreciate any comments down below. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.